All right, friends, we are back for the fourth round between Navitus and Palina Schar. This time it is Cabana Sunset. It's supposed to be bright, juicy, just summertime fine, all of the good things, and we have some things to talk about, just a little bit. But if you're new here, hey, I'm Chi Chi and I talk about all things lavish but logical. So if that's your sort of thing, go ahead, subscribe, make some friends in the comment section, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Out of all of the ladies that I support with Navitus and their releases, I have to say Paulina's fragrances give me the most roller coaster vibes. Like, I absolutely love Venom of Love. Then she came out with Kind Intentions, I think. That one was that wasn't my personality. Then she came out with Lost in a Dream, and I used that for bedtime. You know, I thought that was a solid release. And then we have Cabana Sunset. So going into this launch, I was just like, I really don't know, but I still wanted to give her a try. So I was like, screw it, let's just buy it. Now, before I get to talking about the fragrance, I need Navitus and their team to come up very, very, very closely and turn up the volume. So normally when we have brand new releases from our favorite creators, there is usually a special discount code, 20-30%. That's more than their standard 10%, right? Follow me. When Paulina had her video, she said, okay, you're either going to have the 10% discount or you can get a body spray that they have launched. I really didn't like the fact that people who purchase the fragrances like I do, how in the hell you're gonna take away that 20-30% off discount during the launch? I did not like that at all, because if you're not a body spray person like me, I'm not a body mist body spray, I'm not that person. So you're kind of forcing me to get a body spray because it's worth $75, but technically it's worth nothing to me because I don't wear body mist. So I was really upset. So I don't know whose launch is next, but Navitus, you need to bring back our discount, because I was just like 10%, and 10% is only $17. So yeah, I'm going to pick the body spray, but it was just like, I don't like that, Navitus. So get it together for somebody else's next release. But as far as the body sprays go, I went a little too fast and I didn't see Melon Kiss. Melon Kiss is one fragrance that I really wanted to try, but I really didn't want to buy the actual perfume, and I think it was sold out anyway. So I ended up getting Baccalava Royale, which I actually really, really love from Navitus, but we're gonna reel it back into Paulina. This is the brightest pink bottle I have ever set my eyes on. Like, this is just highlighter pink. And I was just like, so when you first spray it to my nose, I was like, okay, this is kind of cute. I got something like cute and fresh and juicy, right? But as this started drying down, I was like, I don't like the smell of this. Like right now, at this very moment. And I was like, this smells like something that I just sprayed. And I was like, what is it? I was like, I don't know. And then it hit me. I hate to say this, but the smell that I got with this smelled like a bug spray. And I only know this because Miss Charlotte decided to crawl up on my wall one day, and by the time I got back to it, she was gone. And I don't smash spiders. I got a fear of that. So I like to trap them with a little hairspray and some Raid. But I sprayed some Raid just in case she wanted to revisit the crime scene. So it smells like Raid, but like if they added some sort of like fruit to it, you know, or like scented. And I just didn't like it. I don't like this one. I sat with this so long and I was just really dragging my feet on it. But I was like, I paid my money for this. So, and y'all was asking me about it because I guess no one's really talking about it. And it might be that reason. Like, I'm not sure. But these were the notes. So the top you have lychee, green apple granita, strawberry jam, and peach. Heart notes of coconut, Indian tuberose, and white flower blend. Base notes of vanilla custard accord, Madagascan vanilla, amber, and musk. Now, what I will say is that apple that's in here was very slightly reminiscent to Amorous Intense. Do they smell alike? Absolutely not. But you got that kind of apple, and I was like, that smells familiar. So that's what my nose was picking up on. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like, that's the same type of apple. And of course they have the same perfumers. So I was like, oh, okay. But trust me, they do not smell alike at all. I tried wearing this multiple days and I just kind of had to thug it out. It wasn't a scrubber, but it was nothing that I imagined it. Like, you hear these notes, lychee, coconut, apple, strawberry jam. So I'm thinking this is going to be like a tropical paradise. Like, I'm dressed for a resort, like under the cabana, like, and it's sunset. So I knew possibly it would be a little bit warm, you know, the sun setting and you're just luxuriating out on the chairs and stuff like that. But I personally did not get that vibe. And I don't know what note is like driving this off the cliff. And it's so disappointing. So disappointing that this fragrance for me did not like, it wasn't what I thought it would be. And not that I was having like these grandiose expectations, but the notes, I'm like, I don't smell any of this. I just don't. Like, the only note that I really do smell was that apple, but it burns off very quickly. It's synthetic-y, it's screechy, and I let it sit. I sprayed it, cap off, just let it cook. I just, it's something about this one. It's like it's trying to cover up that bug spray kind of scent with something that smells nice. And I like, oh my gosh, this wasn't a favorite of mine. To be honest, I would probably wear Kind Intentions before this one. And I didn't really vibe with Kind Intentions. Kind Intentions is a fragrance that you just have to appreciate for what it is. But you definitely get a huge blast of, for me, of that seaweed and I don't know. Like, when I inhale really, really hard, I get the tiniest bit of strawberry, like, trying to reach out to me, like, I'm here. But there's something that just trumps it all, and it's just like, it's keeping it in the sunken place. It's keeping all of the goodness in a sunken place, and it's just like, I know you're there, baby. I just can't recognize it. But yeah, I would probably wear Kind Intentions more. And Kind Intentions just was not my vibe at all. So, like, if Cabana Sunset is your fragrance personality, love that for you. But for me, it just wasn't a winner. I mean, I didn't even try to layer it. I usually try to layer everything. Yeah, see, the lychee in KR just overtakes it. I mean, I guess it would smell better if the lychee is on top, but yeah, I just didn't find it to be very enjoyable. It wasn't an enjoyable wear to me. It didn't smell great to my nose. It just didn't work for me. It just didn't work, and that's perfectly fine. Now, if it works for you, I love that for you. Yeah, I can use it as a base for the lychee. The lychee is covering it right on up, and it's doing what it needs to do. But yeah, overall, this was a very disappointing release for me. I just had really high hopes that, okay, maybe she'll reel me back in, you know, the way I love Venom of Love. Like, I love that fragrance. And even Lost in a Dream, I'm not a lactonic kind of girl, but through layering and then just sleeping with it at night, I've grown to really appreciate it. Kind of intentions I just don't even pick up. But I keep smelling it. Girl, you already have something else on it. But yeah, this one it just wasn't my vibe. But if you like it, you like it. But check out some of my other videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.